Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Alan Arrow. Today we're going to be doing another top 10 best things video, and today we're going to be focusing on the top 10 best K'nex Mario Kart sets ever produced by K'nex. So if you don't know, there are a plethora of sets that K'nex produced in its heyday, and we're going to be focusing just on Mario Kart. So looking at the rules for this tier list, for this top 10, we're going to be looking at just the Mario Kart sets. So that's going to be from the Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8. Stuff that K'nex produced, nothing else. But let's be honest, everything on this list is going to be Mario Kart Wii, because the Mario Kart 7 and 8 stuff is pretty crap. And second of all, there's going to be different reasons for why things are high, sets are higher than others. Mainly things like the price, how many track pieces it has, the characters, the obstacles, and the overall quality of the set. And lastly, before we get into this list, this whole thing is just my opinion, so feel free to disagree with me if I've placed something where you don't think it should be. And also let me know where you would put, where would you put your own stuff in the comments? How would you rank your own sets? So without further ado, let's get into this video. Coming in at number 10 is the Mario vs. the Chomp building set. And now this might surprise you, because this is a very small set. If you collect K'nex Mario sets, then you would know there's three different tiers of the track sets. There's the really small ones, which only have like five, six track pieces and just one obstacle. And then there's the medium ones that have like small loop and two carts and one larger obstacle. And then you've got the massive ones, the giants, that have plenty of obstacles and plenty of track pieces. So you might be a bit surprising that this set is on the list, because it's really small. But why is it on number 10 on this list? Because I like the design of it. I like the chain chomp. I think it works really well. It's a very effective trap. And yeah, the price of it isn't too expensive when it came out. It was ranked about $25 to $30. By the way, I'm using the American price point because that's where the sets were mostly made. I know I live in the UK, but I'll just use dollars as the indicator. So yeah, this set was about $25 to $30, so about the average for the size of these sort of sets. But yeah, that's about it. There isn't really too much else to this set. Of course, it comes with a Mario Sprinter, which is pretty common because it's a Mario. But yeah, it's just mainly because of the chain chomp. That's why it's on this list. So let's get on to number 9. Coming in at number 9 is the Mario and Bowser Ice Race building set. Now, one of the main reasons why this set is number 9, because although it is a pretty small and simple set, it costs about, I think, about $50 to $60 range, which is a little bit expensive. But the main reason why it's on this list is because it has Bowser as a raceable character, which is pretty exclusive. I think he only appeared in one other set, so pretty exclusive to have him, especially in a larger set. The obstacles, so you have this really own makeshift like little penguin trap, which just launches the penguin out of this little cannon, which looks really cool, and a little Shy Guy snowboarder, which isn't really that cool, very simple. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. But also, I believe this was the only ice-themed track K'nex ever produced. So that's cool that they actually showed some variation to it, because the rest are on like yellow grass, castle, themes. This is very different though, and that's why I really like this set, which is why it's number 9. And of course, it comes with Mario as well. But so yeah, you have to get used to the fact that Mario appears in a lot of these sets, which is a bit annoying. You get him literally everywhere. I mean, the amount of sets he isn't in is very small, so get used to Mario being everywhere. But yeah, this set was pretty decent for what it had, and that's why it's number 9. So let's move on to number 8. Coming in at number 8 is the first K'nex set that I actually own from this in this list. This is the Mario and Yoshi Finish Line building set. This set I actually got for a very cheap amount, £25 off of Facebook Marketplace. It was missing the Goombas, which is a bit of a shame, but apart from that, it was decent. It had everything else in it. Yeah, so the starting point, I think it was like $50 to $60, like the previous one. So yeah, pretty similar price point, but it had the main difference that separates that from the Bowser Mario Ice Race is that it comes with a Mario, of course, he's everywhere, but also comes with a Yoshi and a Wild Wing. Now, I believe, I could be wrong, but this was the only way you can actually get a Yoshi in a Wild Wing. I could be wrong, though. But if that's the case, then that gives it some bonus points, of course. And the layout as well is very different. It's not your normal loop. It actually has like a little triangular shape to it. And it also comes with the Goombas as an obstacle, which is a pretty cool obstacle, I won't lie. But apart from that, there's nothing else that really stands out about this set apart from those points I just mentioned. So that's why it's only number 8. So let's move on to number 7. Coming in at number 7 is a very interesting one. You probably didn't expect it on here. Is the track expansion pack. Now, why is this set on this list, considering that you don't really get too much with this set? Well, because the contents of it are very good if you want to actually start collecting K'nex. It comes with 25 pieces of track, which is a lot of track, and that is basically the main aspect of it, the main selling point. It's supposed to just help you expand your tracks that you make. You can obviously connect them with other sets. And yeah, it's a good starting point. It also comes with a Mario minifigure, why, I don't know, and a trophy, so that's interesting. It also comes with some other connectors and rods, just random ones. But yeah, it's also really cheap. I think it retailed for about $30 back in the days. So it wasn't cheap. You was cheap, but you will also get quite a lot of things with it. So it was pretty good. Yeah, but it's only number 7 just because you don't really get anything else with it apart from the track. It would have been better if you at least got one motorized car, even if it was a Mario, it would have been better. But yeah, you only get just track and a figure and a trophy, so that's it. So that's why it's only number 7, but it's still a pretty useful set to have. So let's move on to number 6. Coming in at number 6 is the Mario and Diddy Fire Challenge building set. Now this set resembles a mini version, effectively, of 2 sets that are going to be high on this list, which are larger than this one. And the main reason why this set is on this list is for a few reasons. Mainly because of its design. It has a very nice design. It's not a boring loop. It's got some good jumps. It's like a figure 8 circuit shape. It's kind of high off the ground as well, so you've got some good elevation on it. It's got some good details, good fire obstacles. But the main standing out point is the fact that it comes with a Diddy Kong. Now, a Diddy Kong motorized car, this was the only set where you can actually get it. So, yeah, it's a very rare Diddy Kong to have one. So, if you want to get a Diddy Kong racer, this was the only set you can get it for. I don't know how much it retailed for. I think it was about $50 to $60, so it was a little bit more expensive. Of course, it comes with a Mario as well. But yeah, this set was pretty nice. It had a good design to it, and that's why it deserves its spot on number 6. So let's now move on to number 5. Coming in at number 5, and you probably didn't expect this set to be this high up the list, is the Mario vs. the Piranha Plant building set. Now, you're probably wondering how on earth is this set so high up on this list, considering that it is a small track set. It only comes with, it's one of those that comes with 6 track pieces and just one racer, and that's it. Well, the main reasons for it is, of course, it costs $25, but it is actually really rare to get now. Like, you cannot find it anywhere. And the main standing point is the obstacle, the actual obstacle. The Piranha Plant looks amazing. It looks like a very nice contraption to use. And yeah, I really love the Piranha Plant personally. It's one of my favourite obstacles. I wish I had that at my disposal. Yeah, it looks really nice, and that actually, in my opinion, makes it one of my personal favourites. So that's why it's number 5 on this list. But yeah, that's about it for this set. Nothing else to it apart from that obstacle and the Mario Sprinter. So let's move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is, I believe, one of the most popular sets. And I'll get to this, why that I think that later on. It's the Mario and Luigi starting line building set. Now, this is actually what got me back into K'nex, this set. I was looking for some sets on eBay and I found this auction for £10, I believe, and I won the auction. That's what I already had 3 little sets before that, and that got me back into it now. Look how much my collection has grown since then. So yeah, I'm back with K'nex, and yeah, this set is where it kind of got me back into it. So yeah, I do love this set. It is a simple loop. It comes with Mario and Luigi. Obviously, Luigi's not exactly a common racer to get, and it comes with some thwomp obstacles, which those are pretty common. But this set, I believe, was one of those popular sets just because when I go on eBay, on Amazon, just on eBay, if there's like, there isn't many tracks on there, but this set stands out. There's so many people selling it. I don't know why, and they're always cheap as well. They're always like £20 to £25 threshold. Obviously, I got it for £10. I got very lucky, but yeah, they're always really cheap and they're everywhere. So I think this set was just really popular with everyone, and personally, I really do love it just because of the impact it had on my collection. But yeah, so that's it for this set. Let's move on to number three. Coming in at number three, and now this is where we get into like the big boys of the tracks. Now we got Mario Circuit Ultimate Building Set. Now this set is huge, and its design is very good. I do love how symmetrical it is. I know people don't really like symmetrical tracks, but this set, it does look pretty good. They make it look good. They've got good jumps in there. It comes with a lot of good pieces like the track switch, and of course the obstacles like the Piranha Plant, the Chain Chomp, the Goombas. It comes with Mario and Toad, who Toad is not very common. He only comes with like one other set. So yeah, it comes with five items I think, including the trophy. So that's pretty unique as well. And yeah, so everything, there's nothing really wrong with this set. I think it's just the layout really, and the fact that the other two sets are just better. They come with more things. But yeah, this set is amazing. One of the best ones K'nex ever made. So yeah, that's why it takes the number three spot. So that's now let's move on to number two. Coming in at number two, and now this might be the most controversial one because a lot of people say this is their favorite set, which I completely do understand to some extent. Is the Bowser's Castle Ultimate Building Set. Now, this set I literally just got for £25 earlier, which was an absolute bargain. I can't believe I got it still. And yeah, I mean, it is a great set, but I think it just misses out to number one, which I'm guessing you probably know what it is now. But why do I think this is a great set nevertheless for number two? Well, because a few things. The layout, it is a unique layout. Nice, uh, it has a nice turns. It has multiple paths. It comes with a track switch, which is a game changer for me personally. And it has plenty of good Bowser Castle themed obstacles like Thwomps, Fireball, Fire Cogs, and Lava Plumes, I think, as well. It has some cool jumps to it. And yeah, of course, it has some exclusive characters. So we get Mario in a standard car, obviously, but we get Luigi in his Wild Wing. Now, this was actually the only set where you can get a motorized Luigi in a Wild Wing, apart from, I think, just a separate box. But I don't think that they ever released one. So yeah, but I think this was the only way you can actually get him. So yeah, that alone makes it very valuable a set to have. But yeah, this track was huge. It's very wide. I don't know the exact measurements. I think it's like 10 by 7 feet or 5 by 7. I'll look them up later, but I think something like that. It is a huge set, and that's why it's number two. So let's now move on. Alright, before we can move on to the number one spot, here are some honourable mentions that did not quite make the list for one reason or another. Alright, at number one, and as I said earlier, you probably know what this is already. It's of course the Ultimate Combination Building Set. Now, why is this number one? Well, it's called the Ultimate Combination for a reason. I mean, just look at this thing. Look how huge it is. I mean, 79 pieces of track. That is by far the most K'nex have ever put in a set, the largest set ever made by K'nex in the Mario Kart franchise. And it only retailed at like $150, which isn't actually that much considering the huge amount of content it comes with. This track is called Ultimate Combination because it combines the beach and ice themed together, and it comes with Mario and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a pretty exclusive driver. It comes with I think two other sets, so it's pretty nice we have him. Comes with 5 items, but the layout is what gets me this pick for number one. It's mainly the fact that it is very large, but it's also compact. Like for example, if you saw like the Bowser's Castle set, it's also really large, but it takes up quite a lot of space, which could be a problem if you have a small room or something. But this set, it is tall, but it's compact. It doesn't actually take that much space as you might think, but it's still very large nevertheless. It is the largest set case ever produced, and it has plenty of cool obstacles. It has beach obstacles, which I'm not actually necessarily a fan of, which is probably the only bad thing about it. It's got the cataquacks and the side steppers. The ice themed obstacles are the Shy Guy snowboarders and the penguins. I might have missed some out because there's just so much to it. But yeah, this set is full of details, full of uh, turns, and the layout is by far the most unique K'nex I've ever made, which is why, in my opinion, this set is the best Mario Kart set ever made by K'nex. Alright, that was it for this video. As I said at the start, this video is entirely my opinion. All the rankings are just based on what I think. And feel free to disagree with me and let me know what do you think are the best K'nex sets ever made. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 list. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.